Hey ho, my little YouTubulars, tubulars and tubulars. Let's see, Tuesday's gone, as they said. Little paint cup sitting out here, spiders and everything. Yeah, blood from 1,000 paint jobs. Let's see what's been happening here. Felt a little froggy yesterday. And I come out here and hit this a lick or two. What I did was put me some Wimbledon white in here over all the mess that I didn't know to sand off. It's hard to sand stuff when you can't see it. And this old junk that it had on it, I couldn't see half the stuff that was wrong with it, so it's a surprise. And I can do it all over again. So this is Wimbledon white. It's an old antique Ford color. I think it's a little richer than a brass white or whatever. So that's the way, that's the color I want to have it. I painted a little bit here. Didn't really know where to paint. But now I got to finish the undercoating and get ready to drop it down on all this stuff, because I still got things to do to the body here and there. So I think it'll look alright, Wimbledon white. Mary Ann, God bless her, she's always on my side. I brought her out here, I was all excited. I said, Mary Ann, here's the white that I picked to put on my little Triumph. And she says, well, I don't like it. She likes a white like that. I said, well, I didn't want my Triumph to look like an appliance. I wanted it to look like a nice, rich car, smooth and elegante. And instead of looking like a refrigerator, look like it's painted, ready to go in the kitchen, which is what that brass white looks to me like, is an appliance white. Although I can see the beauty of it. It's growed on me where I like appliance white and all the snowshoe whites and whatever they've got called. So, and I think this will look different. It'll look smooth and maybe a little bit more whitey. But I don't know. Worked on this. Oh, excuse me while I sit down. Worked on this big dent that it had in here. I knocked that dent out, or pulled the dent out, and some of it. And I gobbled up some mud and put on it, which it'll all come off, the mud will, and certain things. But there's a lot of sanding and a lot of body work to be done. And I'm just the man to do it. Not well, but I can do it. So, and that's what that is. A little bit tired today, but I'm in good shape. Good spirits for what the world is. When I ordered this paint, I got it mixed up I mean, they mixed it up and sent it to me. And it's some of the worst paint. It was almost as worst as the paint I put on this Mustang. Let me explain and describe it. I'll do the explaining as one of the famous actors in the world, Ben Kingsley. How about that? Nobody's seen him in a while. So, put this over here. When I got this paint, I was surprised, that's not Ben Kingsley, at how thin it is. It is thinner, and this is, you know what it is. It is so thin, it's just like water. Look at that. And I like to never figured, got the gun to do what's right. And it didn't say it was already thinned with stuff. Look at there, I got my finger thinned. It did not even say that it was thin. I was just expecting paint. And then I would put my goober gabber stuff that you always put in paint. You put a little bit of activator in it. And since it's acrylic enamel, you might put just a little bit more of that acrylic junk in it to make it stout. But when I got it, it was terrible. It was just like that. It was thinner than anything. So I had to dope it up some. And it didn't work out real good, so I'm going to go and have a different paint shop mix me up some to do the rest of the car. But it's gonna be alright. No better than I can paint anymore, no better than I can prepare the surfaces. It'll be alright. It'll suit me, kinda. So, that's what I did, Yersty. And today is probably gonna be a resty day. And if I feel froggy some more, again, yeah, I'll tell a story about me having a mustache in 6th grade. I told it to Mary Ann, and she said, you could not have had a mustache growed on your face while you were 13 years old. I said, well, I wasn't 13. This is some fire ants. Of course, they're going to get me, but let them get me. I don't care. I said I was held back in 2nd grade because I couldn't go to school. I missed school a lot because I went to school and I was all beat up. They'd put my dad in prison. So I missed 2nd grade. Bless their heart. But I still growed a mustache in 6th grade. I'll tell you that story. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's a story. Oh, and Mary Ann drove up the other day and she said, I'm going to take an implement. She didn't say that, but I am going to take an implement of destruction. Let's see, a short rabbit. She swore up and down that she said, oh, there's a vulture making a nest in the old smokehouse. I said, a vulture? She rolled her eyes, she says, a buzzard. So, if that sucker gets on me, you're going to hear me squall. I'm thinking it just flew in here because she pulled up. But just in case, I've got the buzzard thing. Now if y'all watch this video and you see where the buzzard is hid somewhere, let me know. But so far, no buzzard. And I don't see a buzzard nest. They don't nest in smokehouses anyway. This is a really good place to get copperhead bit too. Usually kick them out of the way, but and as long as they bite me on my right side, I won't feel it too bad and they'll be alright. I'll just reach down and pull them in two. But if they bite me on my left side, it'll hurt. So, no buzzards. I'm surprisingly happy about that. So, he said, we'll get out of here before the wasps take over us. All over backwards there, boy. Okay. Yeah, there's some Haviland oil in the can. Still. You open that can, it's just nearly all wax. And there's some Daihatsu stuff when I used to build Daihatsus for work. And that Conquest stuff is the best in the world, rust converter, but they outlawed it, so we had to throw it all away. Working for the state, they had to have safe things. So we had to throw it all away. There's a open container of it. It's really a high bad carcinogen. And of course when they threw it away, I dug it out of the trash myself and brought it home so I could get carcinogen. Come here. Arr. My stuff's getting away from me. There's a tackhammer. I might beat on the car with that. Who knows? That looks like a gun hammer to me. I'll take that in the house. But anyway, I'm just out here bubbling now. So I guess I'll let you go. AR-15 broke, sitting there in the rain. They're everywhere though. And the daffodil deals have came up in a surprising manner. That's it. Well, can you tell I'm going slow today? Yes, children, he is tired. I tore the bone out yesterday and now I'm reaping the benefits of it. So, it's time to say Saranachi to you. And I tell you that I love y'all. And there's somebody must be praying for me because I'm having some good days and some strong days. So that's the days of our lives. Let's put this on the Dirty Dodge. The Dirty Dodge turned 70,000 miles and another 1,000. So after 11 years, it's got 70,000 miles. So I don't know how you can see me, but it's probably best you don't. I love y'all, and y'all take care. Oh, it's a beautiful day here in Arkansas. A little windy, but it's great. It's hot enough to be hot, but this wind floats you around and cools you off. So let's go back in the house and I'll do some stuff in there. Then I'll come out later and I'll weed eat. So here we go. I'll hit this button and y'all be released on your own recognizance.